Exercise 14-1, Part 3, using Revolve to draw Revolve solids and using 3D Rotate to rotate those solids about the X, Y, and Z axes. And so in the first part it has us draw this shape here in a line and then to revolve that shape about that line. And so I've gone and drawn up these different shapes. That's our first one, and our second one is going to look like just a basic rectangle, kind of like a piece of ductwork. And then we also have this paper clip holder that I've also drawn, and we're going to revolve those. They're going to polyline this one. Instead of using the region command, they're going to use the p-edit command and join the edges before they revolve it to make a continuous shape. So let's get started. Switching back over here to AutoCAD. When we use the revolve command, we're talking about this command right here. And when we revolve the shape, we can select it like this, hit enter, select the axis start point, select the second point on the axis, and then you can tell it how many degrees you want that to revolve. And so we could say 90 degrees. Now we didn't turn that into a region or a polyline, so this will be a surface. And you can tell what a surface looks like because it looks kind of like a spider web when you look at it. And I believe this is correct. So let's take a quick properties and it'll tell us, yes, a revolved surface. And so a revolved surface is kind of like an eggshell when we start to work with it. We can't do a lot of Boolean properties on it, like subtracting holes on it and things like that. So if we delete that, it should still leave the main geometry. And if we turn it into a region, now when we revolve it, it'll be a solid and it won't be hollow. And so this object is now a solid if we look at our quick properties on that. We can do the same thing for this shape right here. If we revolve it just the way it is, it would be, well, since it's a rectangle, it's going to be a polygon, so that will be a solid. And so then we can go and bring that up 90 degrees. Here's the other object, and what they want to do is to do p-edit, select one of these lines, turn it into a polyline, yes, and then join. And then we need to select all of these lines. It'll tell you that it's added these line segments, so it creates a boundary shape, which we can then revolve. With the revolve command here, you can select the object, hit enter, and I'm just going to revolve it around this edge and this edge here. And so we'll go 360 degrees. And so we can orbit this if you hold the shift key and push the middle mouse wheel and kind of get an idea of what that looks like. And then we can use the 3D rotate command to kind of set it in the right perspective by clicking on that, selecting the axes, and then just kind of flipping that up on its end. And that completes this exercise.